Hello friends, hope you are doing good. In this discussion we will talk about what is search view in Odoo and how we can extend search view and how we can extend this search bar. And in case you missed previous discussion about how to define menu icons, please check, link is given in description. And if you go to here in the playlist, you can see currently we are working in this playlist Odoo views, like front end views in Odoo, and how we can extend those views. And if you are following this channel, this playlist, then you don't need to follow this playlist because this is the main playlist of the Odoo. And let's back to our main topic, like what is search view. So basically, like user can search records from the front end side using this view. Like whenever user want to search a specific records with different conditions, that time search view will comes to the picture, and that is called search bar in Odoo's terminology. But if you want to extend the search view, you have to define a search view in XML side. We will see how we can define a search view in backend side. First we need to understand the basic understanding of the search view. So there are three types of filters you can add in the Odoo. The first one is the field level filters. Like over there you can add conditions, and based on that filter, like user can use those filters. Another is a group by records. For example, if you want to display group by filter for the specific fields, then you can use also group by option. And another is a search panel, which is display left side of the list view, and we will see all these three test cases how we can define. I hope you clear about these three types of filters in Odoo, right? So we will see the real test case using the search bar, I mean the search view. So let me go to editor to define our custom search view. But before that, let me show you in front end side how we can add our custom filter. So here, let me go to in contacts. So here you can see the Kanban and list view both having this search bar. So this search bar is called like search view in Odoo's terminology. Here in the search view you can see three different menus, like this filters, then after group by, then after the favorites. Let me go to here in the list view to easy to understand. Let's say those are the custom filters added inside this RES partner model. We can also extend this filter, plus we can also add our own filters in our custom modules. We will see today like how we can add such filters in backend side. Like let's say like vendor bills is there, then there is a specific condition is there, and if that condition is not satisfied, you can see the blank screen. But if you see here like individuals, so yes, this record is individual record, but if I click here to remove this filter, you can see total two records display. One more thing is you can also search using this search bar like admin. So you can see there are list of fields is also available, the suggested fields, like which fields you want to search. For example, I want to search by the name field. I just click to the name and you can see the result is here. All the admin related contacts will display like this way. For example, you can see one more thing. You can see this sign, right? So this is relational field, like many to one field. Like let's say if I click to here, you can see the salesperson, like that table having this administrator record found, so it will display like this way. Let's say I'm just writing some different thing, but which is not available in this model, then you can see no result found. So basically this is a search view and very smart. And let's say I want to group by with a specific salesperson, then you can see undefined. Undefined means blank. So you can see administrator and my company don't have a salesperson, that's why it goes to under this undefined here. So this is the group by feature is also available, Plus, let's say you don't want to use these filters, but you want to search another filter which is not available here, then Odoo provides this last option, add custom filter. If you click here, you can see list of all fields is available based on the access rights here. Let's say I want to search barcode, and you can see the conditions is also available. Let's say I want to see barcodes which is defined, but there is no any specific conditions, but only like barcode is defined here in this context, and I'm just trying to apply. Now you can see blank screen is displayed. It means there is no barcode is defined. So you can see, one more thing is here, like if you go to here in filters, you can see this filter automatically selected, but if you want to search more like barcode, let's say, is not set and trying to apply, you can see automatically selected this two barcode, but those are the temporary filter automatically added by the Odoo. But if you refresh the page, it will automatically wipe up that filters. Now you can see it's invisible once the refresh the page. But like sometimes what happened, like you want to add some filters like this way, then it is also possible. We will see how. Another thing is group by. Here you can see right now three fields is available group by, like company, like country, like this, right, by salesperson. But if you want to search another field, then you can use like this. Just select a specific field and trying to click to apply button, and it will group by the specific field here. So that's the beauty of this group by. One more thing is like individual, then after group by company, sorry, country, or let's say group by country, and let's say we have some another fields, like I'm using always this filter my daily basis to retrieve a specific report or specific records I want to filter, but I have to apply always like this, right? But Odoo provides like you can also search this custom filter also using this favorites icon. Here you can see this save concurrent search, and here you can just add like my contacts, and here you can see like two options is visible. One is the use by default or share with all users. So here it means like if I click here use by default, it means like whenever I come to this screen, then it will by default selected this filter like this my contract. And another thing is like let's say if I want to share this filter with another users with other users, then I will just take this one and trying to save this button. But let me show you this first one at the moment, like save. Now let's say I'm going to sales, again going to contracts, going to in list view. Now you can see this my contracts automatically add by the Odoo. In this filter it's already checked the default filter I want to see, but if you check this one, then other users can't see this option also. You can also delete by using this delete icon, and once you refresh the page you can see here that custom filter removed from here. And another thing is if you want to import your data using CSV file, you can just load here the CSV file and import directly. But we will not talk about this one right now. We will focus about how we can add here the filters and group by filters plus the side menu here. You can also filter, you can also add one search panel here also. How we can do, let's do first how we can also add like some basic filters like this in student profile. But let me show you here in student profile. Right now we don't have any filter here, right? And if I'm searching here, you can see it's searching straight, but I want to search also name and school name. How we can do? Let's do in XML side. Let's say in custom add-ons, school students, views, open this views.xml. Oops, remove this as. Now you can see for this school.student don't have a search view. You can see this is a tree view, I mean the list view, this is a form view, and that's it. After you can see here like this is our window action, but there is no any search views available, right? So let's do like how we can add search view here. My suggestion is you can learn how to create a dummy data plus real data using XML file plus the CSV file, but main focus is the XML file, how you can add like simple fields plus relational fields. So this all the views would be very easy to understand. Like first need to add as a record, then after we have to add here ID. After that, like we have to use model attribute, and let me close here the record. Now here we have to give unique ID. Unique ID means it will automatically generate in database side one ID using this ID reference. If you are not providing unique ID in this specific database, then it will override the last ID what you just use here. So always remember, like you have to give always a unique ID here, like search view student profile, and here the model always should be like irui.view. For example, if you don't remember, then you can see this model equal to ir.ui view is always the same as the tree view, form view, or any other views. You can see irui view. You have to remember this one. You can see also here. Now, like we have to use as a field name attribute, name as a name field, and let me close this field here like model. After that, like field name equal to arch architecture, it means, and type should be XML, and we can just close this tag also. And we are trying to use here search view, search, and here our custom search we can define. I mean all three types of search filters. Let me comment this one to understand more. And by the way, this is already available in the GitHub repository, and also GitHub repository's link is given in description. And like we missed here something like name and model. So model always should be like school.student. Why? Because we are applying the filter for this model like school.student. All right, let's say if I want to extend the cells filter here, then I have to use this cell.order. Let's say I want to add some custom filters for this purchase order screen, then I have to use model as a purchase.order. So you have to always remember this one. So here let's say first we need to add here the name. Like you can see this search view student profile, we can just copy paste here search.view.student.profile. We can use the same one here. Instead of the underscore we have to define here dot. It is not mandatory, but it should be like, if you use like this it is good. After like model, in model we have to use the school dot student model. Now here, let's say first we are trying to add like this. Let's say I'm trying to search like WebLearns with the name field. Currently you can see straight field is visible, but I want to search by the name field. Then how? Like we can use like this, like field name equal to, and whatever the field name is we have to define like this way. And here like string student name as a labeling purpose here. And again, like we can use like filter domain equal to, in double quote we can use like this, like name here I like, and here like self. Self means whatever we are typing from the search bar, it will use this use that content as a self. And here we have to use these three attributes. Like first one is a field tag. After like we have to use as a name attribute. Name attribute having a, we need to mention the name of that field name, and string whatever label you can add here. Let's say this name field belongs to the student name, so I'm just adding as a student name. After like the third attribute is the filter underscore domain, which is also same as the search ORM method. We have to pass like this, like list of tuple. In tuple we have to pass three parameter. The first one is the field name, second is the operator like greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, I like, equal to, not equal to, in, not in, child of, like all the attribute, like all the operations we have to use here. And here the our values. All right, like whatever we want to search, but right now this is a filter, so we have to use self. That's it. And we already created some, we already add some content in view side, so always like we have to upgrade the module, like -u school underscore student is our module name. Let me enter the key, and it is trying to upgrade the module, and it successfully upgraded. And let me refresh the page. All right, now you can see like I want to search Sunny. Now you can see student name is there, and I want to search Sunny. Like how many students having a Sunny as a name? You can see the name field, you can see this Sunny is there. Let's say you can also add like this, like student. So we already used I like operator, so, and like from starting character to ending character it will find this student content and it will display here. So by the way, like 32 records found as a student, right? Like let's say WebLearns. Now you can see it's available like this way. But what about the relational field like school name? This is a many to one field, right? You can see this school like school underscore ID, and which is belongs to the school.profile model. So let me add this profile also like the same way, like here, like field name school underscore ID string school name, like filter domain we can add as a name equal to, oh sorry, not equal to, but I like operator is the good one, and self. That's it. And let me close this tag here. Upgrade the module, and trying to go to front end side. and refresh the page. Alright, and let me go to Sunny, and now you can see this school name is also visible, but you can see here this icon is also visible. If you click here, it means they found like 3 to 5, like 5 records found as a Sunny. You can see like school name, like Sunny. Plus one more thing is, like you can also remove this filter and trying to upgrade the module, and refresh the page, the output should be the same, like Sunny. You can see all the Sunny related records found. Plus you can see here like all the Sunny related records found here. The question is why like we need to use this filter here, because let's say if you want to search with multiple fields, not only the name field, that time you can use here multiple fields like comma and again like field name, condition and value, like this way. So that's why like we have to use this filter, otherwise we don't need. For the student name is also the same, like you can, if you remove this one then it's fine, and still like it will always refer this name. Let me refresh the page, like let's say Sunny, and trying to find out from the student name. You can see still the name is display like this. So filter underscore domain is not mandatory always, but if you want to search with multiple fields, then you can use this filter underscore domain. So like this way you can add here. Plus one more thing is let's say here like I want to also search email, but let me confirm email is available or not. Okay, so roll number. So what is the roll number field? Like roll underscore number, like here roll underscore number equal to, and here is the self, not equal to. Equal to means we have to provide the correct roll number, we have to use like I like, and here simply we have to use or sign. Why? Because if you are not providing this or condition, then it means the condition should be and name should be found like Sunny plus roll number should be having Sunny, otherwise it will, otherwise like record not found, and it will display blank screen in front end side. So let's do like how we can achieve this part also using this filter underscore domain. Let me go to front end side, refresh the page. Okay, you can see here like few roll numbers don't have values, so I am just trying to use WSL, and you can see it will also filter with this roll number using this school name, student name, like let's say Sunny It will also find out this Sunny here. Sorry, here you can see this Sunny. So that is the purpose, and plus you can see the OR condition is applied. So Sunny available in name, so you can see like this, plus there is no any Sunny content found in the roll number field. It will display all the records like which having a Sunny. Plus one thing is STD. So you can see STD is here. So you can see STD is here. Let me remove this one and trying to use ST. So you can see like ST is also available here, plus ST is also available here in the name field, so it will return this one. Plus you can see the roll number don't have anything, but this name field having this ST for the student, so it will retrieve this record. So like this way you can see the ID, like we can like content should be ST, it will appear in the screen, and total 37 records found. So like this way you can use like this filter underscore domain with multiple fields here. You can also add here more fields using comma separated symbol. I hope you understood what is search view, how we can define our custom search view, and how we can add also filters in specific fields also. And our next session should be how we can add custom filters under this filters menu. In case you have any doubt or query related this search view, please comment below and see you in next session.